Cats are fascinating creatures with specific dietary requirements stemming from their evolutionary history as hunters. Unlike dogs, who are omnivores, cats are obligate carnivores. This means their bodies are designed to thrive on a meat-based diet. Their survival depends on nutrients found primarily in animal tissues. Taurine, for instance, is an essential amino acid crucial for heart health, vision, and reproduction in cats. Cats can only obtain taurine from animal sources. Arachidonic acid, another vital nutrient for cats, is also primarily found in animal fats. Beyond taurine and arachidonic acid, cats require a delicate balance of proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals, all best obtained from animal sources. While commercial cat foods are formulated to meet these needs, understanding your cat's inner carnivore is key to providing a biologically appropriate diet. Choosing the right food ensures your feline companion enjoys a long, healthy, and vibrant life. Walking down the pet food aisle can feel overwhelming with the sheer variety of cat food options. Each type, dry kibble, wet canned food, raw diets, and homemade meals, has its own set of pros and cons. Dry kibble is the most convenient and affordable choice. It's readily available, has a long shelf life, and can help maintain dental health through its crunchy texture. However, kibble is often lower in moisture content, which can contribute to dehydration in cats. Wet canned food, on the other hand, boasts a higher moisture content, mimicking a cat's natural prey. It tends to be more palatable than kibble, especially for picky eaters. However, canned food is more expensive and has a shorter shelf life once opened. Raw diets, increasingly popular among pet owners, aim to replicate a cat's ancestral diet. These diets typically include raw meat, bones, organs, and sometimes small amounts of fruits and vegetables. However, raw feeding requires careful sourcing of ingredients to minimize the risk of bacterial contamination. Homemade meals offer complete control over ingredients and freshness, but require significant time and effort to prepare. They also demand careful balancing of nutrients to avoid deficiencies. Ultimately, the best choice depends on your cat's individual needs, preferences, and your lifestyle. Choosing the right cat food goes beyond just picking a flavor your cat might enjoy. It's crucial to understand what constitutes a balanced and complete diet for your feline companion. This is where the Association of American Feed Control Officials, AAFCO, comes in. AAFCO sets nutritional standards for pet food, ensuring they meet the minimum requirements for different life stages. Look for the statement "complete and balanced" on the packaging, followed by "for life stage," for example, growth, maintenance, all life stages. This indicates the food has undergone feeding trials and meets AAFCO guidelines. Understanding ingredient lists is equally important. Ingredients are listed in descending order by weight. Look for named animal protein sources like chicken, fish, or turkey as the first few ingredients. Avoid generic meat byproducts, which can be of lower quality. Pay attention to fat and protein percentages. Cats thrive on high-protein, moderate-fat diets. Carbohydrates should be limited, as they are not a natural part of a feline's diet. Understanding AAFCO standards and deciphering ingredient lists empowers you to make informed choices about your cat's nutrition. Just like humans, cats require different calorie intakes depending on factors like age, activity level, metabolism, and overall health. Overfeeding can lead to obesity, while underfeeding can result in malnutrition. So, how much should you feed your cat? Kittens, with their rapidly growing bodies and boundless energy, require more calories per pound than adult cats. Follow the feeding guidelines on your chosen kitten food and consult your veterinarian for tailored advice. Adult cats, once they reach maturity around 1 year of age, need fewer calories. Factors like breed, lifestyle, indoor versus outdoor, and whether they've been spayed or neutered will influence their caloric needs. Senior cats, typically over 7 years old, may experience a decrease in metabolism and activity levels, requiring a reduction in calorie intake. Opt for senior-specific formulas that address the unique nutritional requirements of aging felines. Adjust portion sizes based on your cat's individual needs. If you notice your cat gaining or losing weight, consult your veterinarian to reassess their ideal calorie intake. Section 5. Scheduled feasting versus free feeding, establishing a healthy routine. When it comes to feeding your cat, two main approaches prevail: scheduled feeding and free feeding. Each method has its own set of advantages and disadvantages. Scheduled feeding involves offering measured meals at specific times throughout the day. This approach promotes portion control, making it easier to monitor your cat's food intake and adjust accordingly. It can also help establish a routine, reducing begging and potential food-related anxiety. Free feeding, on the other hand, allows your cat to graze throughout the day whenever they feel hungry. While this may seem more natural for some cats, it can lead to overeating, especially in cats prone to weight gain. It also makes it more challenging to monitor food intake and detect changes in appetite, which can be an early sign of illness. Consistency is key, regardless of your chosen feeding method. Stick to a regular schedule for meals, or ensure a constant supply of fresh food if you opt for free feeding. Avoid switching between methods frequently, as this can disrupt your cat's routine and create confusion. Section 6. Life stages and special needs, tailoring diets for kittens, seniors, and ailing cats. Throughout their lives, cats have different nutritional requirements based on their life stage and health status. Kittens, for example, need a higher calorie and protein intake to support their rapid growth and development. Look for kitten-specific formulas that meet these needs. Senior cats, on the other hand, may benefit from diets lower in calories but higher in fiber and certain nutrients such as glucosamine and chondroitin to support joint health. Senior formulas often feature smaller kibble sizes for easier consumption. Cats with specific health conditions such as diabetes, food allergies, or urinary tract issues require specialized diets tailored to their needs. Work closely with your veterinarian to determine the appropriate diet for your cat's condition, and always follow their recommendations. Remember, a one-size-fits-all approach doesn't work when it comes to feline nutrition. Recognizing and addressing the unique dietary needs of different life stages and health conditions is essential for maintaining your cat's well-being. Section 7. The importance of hydration. Keeping your cat happy and hydrated. While food provides essential nutrients, water is equally crucial for your cat's overall health and well-being. Water plays a vital role in regulating body temperature, transporting nutrients, flushing waste products, and maintaining organ function. Despite its importance, cats are notoriously poor drinkers, often not consuming enough water to meet their daily needs. This can stem from their evolutionary history as desert animals, where water sources were scarce. To encourage your cat to drink more, provide fresh, clean water in multiple locations throughout your home. Consider using different types of bowls, such as ceramic, stainless steel, or glass, as some cats have preferences for certain materials. You can also entice your cat to drink more by adding flavor to their water. Try freezing low-sodium chicken broth or tuna juice in ice cube trays for a refreshing treat. Monitor your cat for signs of dehydration such as lethargy, loss of appetite, sunken eyes, dry mouth, and constipation. If you notice any of these signs, consult your veterinarian immediately. Section 8. A watchful eye monitoring weight, appetite, and overall health. As a responsible cat owner, paying close attention to your cat's eating habits, weight, and overall health is crucial for detecting potential issues early on. Regularly weigh your cat and keep track of any significant fluctuations. Weight changes can indicate underlying health conditions or dietary imbalances. Observe your cat's appetite. Sudden changes in appetite, either increased or decreased, can be a red flag. If your cat is refusing food, losing weight rapidly, or exhibiting other concerning symptoms, seek veterinary attention promptly. Monitor your cat's litter box habits. Changes in urination or defecation, such as straining, blood in the urine or feces, or changes in frequency or consistency, can also be indicative of health problems. By being observant and proactive, you can ensure your feline companion receives timely veterinary care when needed. Section 9. Partnering with your veterinarian. Personalized guidance for your feline friend. While this guide provides valuable insights into mastering your cat's diet, remember that every cat is an individual with unique needs. For a standard adult indoor cat, a good starting point is to feed about 1/2 cup of dry kibble, or 5.5 ounces of wet food per day. Adjust based on your cat's weight and activity level. Kittens, on the other hand, require more frequent feedings and higher calorie intake. For example, a kitten might need up to 1 cup of dry kibble or 8 ounces of wet food per day, divided into multiple meals. Your veterinarian is your trusted partner in providing the best possible care for your feline companion. Schedule regular checkups with your veterinarian to monitor your cat's overall health, discuss any dietary concerns, and receive personalized recommendations tailored to your cat's specific needs. Your veterinarian can assess your cat's body condition score, determine their ideal weight, and recommend appropriate food choices, portion sizes, and feeding schedules. By working closely with your veterinarian and staying informed about feline nutrition, you can ensure your cat enjoys a long, healthy, and fulfilling life.